We focused this morning on small business owners trying to attract more customers. How do you offer good discounts without losing the store? What should you consider before slashing prices? Here to explain is USA Today columnist and author of the Small Business Bible, Steve Strauss. Steve, thanks so much for being here. Good to see you again.
Hi, Meg.
All right, so you say give the customer what they want, but how do you do that without losing too much of a profit?
Well, you're absolutely right. You have to give people what they want. And what do people want in this kind of economy? They want value. They want to save money. Look, it's been a bad year on Wall Street. Everyone knows it. But two of the Fortune 500 companies that did great this last year are Walmart and McDonald's. And what do they have in common? Well, they are discounters. They cut prices. Similarly, look at Nolan Ryan just bought the Texas Rangers with his group. And one of the first things they did was cut prices on concessions, on parking, because it attracts people. It creates loyalty. People like it. So the key is to be judicious, find some things that are important to people where you can take a little hit on a price, do that, discount that, and you're going to attract people to your business.
All right, so what do you need to consider first, though, before just going out and cutting prices?
Well, you want to think about what's popular in your business, what people like, and where you can take, as I said, a little hit. And then you're going to let people know that you're going to, in fact, have a sale. You don't want to cut prices across the board. That hurts your brand. It turns you into kind of the discount leader, and you don't want to do that. Competing on price is very challenging. But if you have a few selected items, things that people like, well, then there's a thrill when someone finds it on sale. They find a discount on it. Yeah. That's exactly the kind of thing you're looking for.
Yeah, you always feel like a big victory there. All right, you've got some do's and don'ts when it comes to doing this. The first do is figure it all out. What does that mean?
Right, as I said, you can't cut prices totally across the board because that changes your brand, and your brand is very important. Most people, the brand of their small business is not to be the low-cost leader. But if you cut across the board, well, that's what you're going to turn out to be. So instead, what you want to do is be the person who gives people items that they love at a little less price, and you figure that out, and that's exactly what people are going to like, and they're going to come to you for that.
Okay, what about looking toward cheaper suppliers and vendors?
Right, I had a friend who had an antique store. He had old pinball machines and neon clocks and Coke machines. They were fantastic. They always sold easily. But his secret to success was this motto. He said, "It's all in the buying." It's all in the buying. He knew that if he could get one of those items cheap enough at a low enough price, then he could always sell it. So find vendors who cost you less. Find products that you can maybe get for less, and then you can have a discount and not take such a hit on your profit and bottom line.
Okay, and then there is good advertising. You need to let people know that you're having a big sale, right?
Right, this is a two-part thing. You want to have a sale, have a discount on something, and then let people know about it. Those are the two secrets. If you do that, boy, people are going to come to you. Customer loyalty isn't what it once was. As I said, people are looking for value and to save money. So if you give them that and you let them know that you're doing that, then they're going to beat a path to your door. And in fact, you're going to take probably some customers from your competition. The two greatest words in the history of advertising are free and sale. So use those words, let people know. Boy, you're going to get more business, right, even at a lower price.
All right, before we get to the don'ts, one more do, and that is offer value for less.
Yeah, what you don't want to do is take your crappy stuff that you don't like very much, that you have excess inventory, and discount that. Well, that doesn't help them, it doesn't help you. What you want to do is find great items. Either you've resourced them, as we just said, or you have them and you're going to take a hit on it, whatever it is. This is called the loss leader strategy. You're going to take a loss on a couple of items to lead more people into your door and sell more items. So that's what it is. It's not about discounting bad stuff or stuff you want to get rid of, although that does work. But to really make a difference, you're gonna do it on the best stuff.
Okay. Now, one of the don'ts to help keep retailers in business, and that is don't slash prices across the board. Why not?
Right, because then it really, as we mentioned, hurts your brand, and you become a discounter. And competing on price, all of a sudden you're competing on price, and you're lowering. And what does that tell people? Well, it tells people you're the cheapest, but maybe you're not the best. And most people want to be known as the best and not the cheapest. So across the board, no. Selected, yes.
All right, now one other don't is don't lose money. So you need to discuss the loss leader strategy. What is that?
Right, so the loss leader strategy is is you're going to take a loss. Maybe you own a stereo store and there's some speakers that you know everybody loves. Boy, if you put those speakers on sale, you have a discount, you lower the price on those, that will attract a certain element of people. Then when they come into the store, they see the speakers. Maybe you have some a CD player next to it or an iPod or whatever it is at your normal price. So the loss on that one item is going to nevertheless be made up for with the other items that you're going to sell and the more people that are going to be coming in the door. It's a loss that leads to a lot more.
All right, great advice. Steve Strauss, thanks so much for joining us.
Always great to be here. Thank you.
All right.